Hello, hello, happy Monday. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this sucker live. And see if I can get it going. There it goes. I see. Hello, 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 everyone. I'm gonna see if it lets me share it on Facebook. Let's see. It might not. Huh. Y'all know Facebook doesn't like me very much, so there's no telling what it'll do for me. All right. Okay, hold on. I think I got it figured out. Now I just need to go back. Look at there. Y'all figured out how to comment. Yay. Hey, Morgan. Hey, Kathy. Yay. Okay, do make sure that you comment. Make sure that you share, which is what I'm trying to do onto my Facebook at the moment. We're going to see if I can, I think I got it to work. All right. For those that still haven't come on over to YouTube, let me get it over there real quick. Join the fun. Perfect. So for a while there, it wouldn't let me do much of anything, but I think Facebook likes me again. Hello. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started now that I got all that done. And we are going to do prizes first. So Verna, you won the Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics. So there is white, red, and black. So I will get those in the mail to you this week. Hello, ladies. And then Linda, you won the framed florets, which we are going to be using tonight. So this is the, y'all, you know what I just did? I put those on the wrong prizes. Okay, take it all back, Verna. No, Verna. I drew your name first. You won the Ringed with Nature. Goodness gracious. So, do you have the Ringed with Nature? Let me know, because I think you might. But if you don't, then it is yours. And then the Charming Landscape is Linda. Did y'all see that? I pulled these out so that I could show them for next week. Next week's prizes. And I'm trying to give them away this week. You know. You don't have it. Okay, good. So then there you go. I will mail that one to you. And then Linda, I will mail you this one. And these are really cute. I need to use those before they retire. These are the prizes for next week. The frame florets, because we're using that this week. And then the enamel effects basics. Y'all would think that I haven't done this in a while. It's only been a week. Don't forget, November comes to an end on Wednesday. Crazy enough. It is like, this year has gone by really quick. This is the November tutorial bundle I have sent out to everyone who has ordered. So if you did not get it from me and your order was $50 or more, then make sure that you email me so that I can actually email, like I can email it just directly to you, because it kind of goes in a bulk, like a bulk email. And so sometimes it'll go to spam and you can't, and it does weird things. So if you did not get it and you ordered from me and your order was $50 prior to tax and shipping, let me know and I will forward it to you. The new tutorial bundle will come out on Thursday. So December, this is a little sneak peek of my project for December. That was quick. I actually really like it. I like the colors. It's for the wintry month, because, you know, by the time some people get the tutorial in December, Christmas is long gone and your products are starting to run out. So I tried to use products that I think would be available through the end of the month. So we'll see. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Okay, I think that's all of my announcements, other than don't forget, if you're in Columbia or in Florence or anywhere around either one of those, I have the December bingo going on. So December bingo for Columbia is December the 3rd and December the 17th for those that are in Florence. Florence girls, that is just a bingo class that day. For Columbia, there's a morning class and then there will be afternoon bingo. So let me know if you're interested. I can send you the information on it. You can pay day of, because I already have all the kits. I have some more coming in this week. But with it being a kit bingo, it makes it easy and you can pay when you get there. Okay, I think that is it. So we are gonna start. I do have a blog post up for this one. Yay! So you can check out wait till after the live is done, then you can go over and check out all the measurements and all the products used. So this is the first card we're going to be making. And again, we're using the framed Florets, I think is how you pronounce it. We're using that bundle. And I'm going to have to say, some of you know that I'm not really a flower person, but I've become a flower person over the years. Florence, here I come. Oh, yay, Michelle. I wasn't sure if you were going to do the Florence, but since you're going to be out of town for the Columbia one. I'm not much of a flower person. I'm really not. And I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason I got this set, Verna, is because of the sentiments. Verna and I talk about that all the time. Just a little reminder that I loved you. I love that. My heart, so lucky to call you a friend, for a special person on a special day. Like, that would be great for a family member that's getting married that you're really close to. And then wishes for a beautiful birthday. Like, that in itself is just amazing. So I got this set, number one, for the sentiments, not because of the flowers. And then number two, because I absolutely love these frames right here. I think they are delicate but unique and wonderful all at the same time. So so I went out of my box on all the cards for tonight. Yes, Carrie, they are very good sentiments. So I went out of my box quite a bit on all three of these projects, because I decided if I was going to use it, I was going to flat out use it. So I really focused on creating these projects today. So this is the first one we're going to make. And I did want to tell you, for a limited time, you can get what's called Frame and Festive that coordinates with it right now. I mean, I don't know if it necessarily like coordinates. It just kind of has the same font, but it's all Christmas sentiments, and it is really good Christmas sentiments. So you can get that only for the month. I think it's from now till the end of the year. But once it's sold out, it's sold out. They won't bring it back at all. And then it also comes with paper, which you'll see a good chunk of it tonight. And then it comes with these lovely little gold adhesive back swirls, which I believe right now are actually already sold out. But we're still going to use them because I waited too long, I guess, to put these projects together, and I should have done it when it first came out. But anyway, neither here nor there, right? And we're going to play with it because if you ordered it, you most likely ordered all the products anyway, which means that you have them. So we're going to go with that. Okay, I'm pulling everything out. I'm making sure I got it all. I'm going to put that there. And blue is a really, I love Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. And when you coordinate them together, it's just superb. So they did really good with the color combination of the paper on this. Okay. So I've cut out most of the stuff so you don't have to watch me. I will tell you these two flowers right here are from the DSP. So it is actually one of the patterns. So this right here, you can actually, and you'll see, I cut out one of those as well. So this pattern here, you can cut out using the dies too. And then these two flowers I cut out from one of the other papers that coordinates with the dies. Okay, so let's do all this. We're gonna move it all. We're gonna start here. Yeah, see, Verna, most everybody, I think, when they ordered this, at least I know my customers that have ordered it, they literally just said, give me the whole cotton picking thing. So, I mean, why not, right? Yeah, see, that's exactly right. It's a great set for all season long. And I like that Stampin' Up! Because I think they started that last year where they did a whole, it was what, Eden's Garden last year, where they did, like, they released the bundle and then they added paper and all that to go with it. But then they added just a Christmas sentiment set to it. Smart idea. Because what does it make us do? It makes us buy the whole blooming thing. Just for the Christmas sentiments, right? I have noticed that they release early these bundles that have the really like delicate die cuts. Michelle, the Eden's Garden, haven't we talked about that one a bunch? How delicate those dies are and how, so this one again is kind of the same way, like the hearts and all of that. All right, so we're putting a piece of the DSP on there and we're putting it at an angle. And then we're gonna put vellum, same size vellum as the other, as the DSP. We're gonna put it on top and we're gonna put adhesive through the center. Because guess what? We're gonna cover it up with the frame anyway, and we're gonna angle it in the opposite direction. Okay. We're gonna use a little bit of liquid glue. I would honestly suggest, Michelle, we will not mention that stamp set. You know, it's not so much the stamp set, it's the stinking dies, right? The dies are the death of us, for sure. All right, sorry, I'm trying to get the glue stuck out of it. All right, so we're gonna put, I would recommend for these, for this, this die, to use the adhesive back sheets. But like a dummy, I cut it out and then realized I should have done that. So it will be a-okay. We'll survive. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in these areas. And then we will pick it up and we are going to put it dead in the center. Now, originally, I was going to leave that open and put everything in the center, but I didn't like it. So I decided, and I didn't want to do Balmy Blue again because Balmy Blue, I think it starts to fade in with the background. So I decided to do Night of Navy. And with the Night of Navy, I think it really turned out right. It almost looks like an antique mirror. So if you put this, if you wanted to you could do like a white or even a blue, that's fine too. And use this piece, cut out silver, you could turn it into a mirror. That is what I saw as soon as I cut it out the first time. But I did not do that. So we're going to put this in here though, do some Night of Navy, which I think gave it good contrast. And then we are going to put this on here and we're going to pop this up. We're going to pop that piece up. This came from the DSP. So it's straight from the DSP. Thanks, Deb. I had to practice that one yesterday. One yesterday did end up in the trash though, just so you know. And then even after that, I still didn't put stinking adhesive sheets on it. Oh, that I gotta take the back off of all of them. All right, so we're gonna stick this right here, and I'm moving it up just a touch because I felt like the bow was just a little too low. So we're gonna move it up to right about here. And I think it'll still have plenty of room to go. All right, this one is gonna go right here and we're just gonna adhere it flat down. And then this one is going to stick in right here. I'll stick it there. I'm going to twist this one around just a little bit because I don't like the little white showing like it does. Well, we're stuck with it because it was a corner piece. Okay, so there we go. We got that. Now I'm going to I cut out this piece using the dies. And let me show you which piece that is. So that's this long piece right here, which always looks really good when you cut out pieces like that in vellum. For whatever reason, it always looks good in vellum. And I probably should have put this piece down first before putting the rest of them. And all I'm going to do is put a little bit of liquid glue down here at the bottom. I'm going to pull this one back up. I'm going to lay that one there. I should have thought about this before Okay, there we go. And we're going to let the top of it flap. And the reason for that is it's vellum, so I don't want the adhesive to show. And then we'll stick this back in here. Okay. Now we're going to stamp our sentiment. We're going to stamp our sentiment on one of the Stylish Shapes labels. And we're going to stamp it in Night of Navy. And it's going to say Celebrate, because this card was, I did this card with a friend of mine whose birthday is in November. So I'll have to remember not to send it to her next year too. All right, so we'll stamp that there. That is really crooked. So we'll just flip it over. It won't look as pretty, but it'll be fine. I knew it was crooked as soon as I put it down. Okay, now I'm stamping it over this way because we're going to trim off this part here. I don't really want it to be that long. And we're going to kind of stick it up under our ribbon here, okay? So we're going to put one dimensional right there, and then we're going to put some adhesive here. And then we're going to tuck it right about here. Okay. Now, before I move on, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to stamp in the middle, wishing you, or wishes for a beautiful birthday. And And I had to re-ink my Night of Navy. But I think I need to sand down my stamp a little too. Okay. So there we go. There's our inside. We are going to take some ribbon now. Now, I've got a whole bunch of little pieces here, and I'm going to explain it to you. So this ribbon here has this on top of it. This is the last of a roll that I had, but it all attached on here. And what I did was I pulled the balmy blue piece off, and so now I have the white. Well, then I took the white and I cut it in half because I wanted it to kind of look messy. So this, and we're going to tie a bow with it. Like that. And then we're going to cut off at an angle and create those the tails of our ribbon. I didn't want you to have to watch me because I think I'm pretty sure I've done that before with this ribbon. I am going to be honest. I'm not sure I have even used this ribbon how it's supposed to be used as of yet. I think I have ripped it and torn it all apart every single time. And see, it's got some little specials that are coming off of it, little extra fuzz, and that's fine. You can definitely get rid of it. Okay, I'm going to put it at an angle like that on this one so that it doesn't cover up that Celebrate. And then we will take, I'm going to trim these down just a little bit more. And this is going in a pretty, I'm going to actually put it in a bubble envelope. You know what, Michelle? I try to be sometimes. I'm going to put this in a bubble wrap envelope anyway so that it doesn't get damaged, which will work out good since I've got 3 layers of ribbon here. So now we're going to take that balmy blue and we're going to tie a bow with it. And again, this is just what was on top of the white. So we've got that, and then we're going to trim off the ends. I need to find a pile to put them. We're going to take a glue dot, and we're going to put it right up underneath the white. Okay, so just right there. Now, I'm going to cut down, and you see how big, how little that is compared to this. And it's quite all right. You can do them whatever size you want to do them. I'm going to cut down the balmy blue just a little bit though. I might have cut that one a little too small, but it'll be fine. Okay, now I decided, okay, I like that, but not finished yet. We're going to take some of our Tahitian tide and we're going to grab a long piece. We're going to cut it. And then we're going to take that long piece and we're going to fold it in half. And we're going to tie a double bow. Because if you're going to bow it up, right? That's going to be my new saying. All right, so now I've got that done. We're going to trim off the ends. We're going to grab another glue dot. And on this, because this is twine, we're going to flip it over and you'll see the glue dot. And now we're just going to fold it onto itself so that it's not sticking out. And when you put it into the envelope, it won't stick to the envelope. And then we're going to stick this right on top of the center of where both of those come together. And ta-da! Now the last piece we need to do, well, actually we've got 2 more things to do. The first thing is let's add our swirls to it. We're actually going to use the pokey end for this. You know, I agree with you, Verna. I really like the messy bows too. I'll have to say, I am a messy bow kind of girl. All right, so we're going to take and pop a bunch of these on in different places. So that's 3, oops, and 4. We're going to put this one here. 4. And then we're going to add one more. I think I only put 3 on the sample, but that's okay. Oh no, there's one. And there's one. Ha, I did put 5. Okay, and then we're going to put one here. Okay? Now, the last thing that we want to do is we want to put some Wink of Stella on it, because a messy bow is not where it should end, right? My bows come out messy. Well, Michelle is probably cursing me right now because of all the bows. And yes, Carrie, I am a bow it up kind of girl. I always do a lot of bows, I know. Especially with linen thread, right? Michelle hates doing bows. It's okay. You can always ask me to time for you because I love them. All right. So we're going to take off our top of our, not yet. Okay. We're taking the top off of our Wink of Stella. That probably came out wrong and I'm sorry. And then we're going to literally cover the flowers with the Wink of Stella. All of it. And then we're going to come and do the balmy blue, native navy ones. And if you really want to get fancy with it, you could even put Wink of Stella all over the frame itself too. All right. Now, in the picture I took and posted, it actually turned out, you could actually see the glitter in it, which I was pretty impressed with. I'm going to see if, I don't know how far behind YouTube is with me, but I think you could probably see some of it maybe. I don't know. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, okay, so you can definitely see it. But anyway, it's really pretty on these flowers. And it sparkles even from far away, which is kind of cool with these flowers. So there is Messy Bow card number 1. Oh, Michelle, the bows are just starting. They're just starting. There's a bow on every single one of them tonight. Oh wait, I think there's usually a bow on all of them, right? So that is card number 1. I'm going to set those somewhere where I don't get them messed up. And card number 2. I did all cards tonight. I've kind of gotten away from the 3D boxes lately. So, all right. Oop. This one, we're going to do, we'll have some cutting out and some coloring. But on the next one, I've already done it, since you'll just watch me one time. I didn't think you needed to watch me twice. Okay. I think I got everything. I'm trying to stay organized. We'll see how we'll see how long that lasts, right? Hold on. I gotta reach. Okay. Okay, so card number 2. We are gonna take our card base. We're gonna fold it in half. We are going to take a piece of the DSP. This is probably my favorite pattern. So, and I like this one and the one we just used. Those are probably my 3 top favorite ones. So we're going to add this, and we're going to add it with some liquid glue just so that we can make sure we've got it on there straight. And I hate to cover up this paper. I hate it. You know, every now and then you get those papers where you like both sides, and it is so hard to use it because you don't want to mess it up. And you don't want to use it all on just one side. Okay. So we got that there. Now I cut out a piece of basic white using the basic border dies, and I used the scalloped one. It looks like this. I don't even know what to call it, but it's, you know, it's flat and then it goes up. It kind of reminds me of like a shirt collar. So that is the die I cut at an angle with to create this piece here. We're going to take and put dimensionals on the back of it. Because we want it to kind of sit up from the card stock. Oh, I can't leave it like that. I got to put one there. We don't want it to fall flat. All right, we're going to attach this. Oh, yay, Verda. And we're going to put it on the edge. We're going to do edge to edge, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it on its side like this, because I'm going to line up this end and this, or this edge and this edge with my table, which will allow me to get it straight. At least we hope. But you know, sometimes, okay, I'm going to do it the other way because it's got a bigger flat edge. And then I just lay it right up like that, and ta-da, there we go. See, it looks like a collar, you know, like a pilgrim collar. That's what it looks like. I know that's weird, but that's what it looks like. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to stamp the sentiment. Y'all, let's pray. Let's pray real quick. All right, we're going to get the Knight of Navy out. Ooh, let's pray. Hold on. Let's wipe that off, because that got a little, I had to re-ink my Knight of Navy, so it's a little juicy. Okay. But we're going to say a little prayer. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can make it go. Hold on. I think I was tapping it so lightly that I didn't get enough ink on it. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, it worked. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for praying. Okay. So we've got our sentiment there. And we're going to set that aside for just a second. We're going to take some black memento. And we're going to stamp that flower right there. We're going to stamp the little flower that comes in the stamp set. Then we're going to stamp the large one. Right there. We're going to use some Stampin' Right markers. Not Stampin' Right markers, Stampin' blends. And we're going to color very, very quickly. We're going to see if I can color quickly. Okay, I'm going to take Knight of Navy, and this is light Knight of Navy. And we're going to go and color these dark areas with the Night of Navy, okay? Then we're going to take Balmy Blue, and we're going to take dark Balmy Blue. And then we're going to color in the rest of it. So we're going to blend with the Balmy Blue. And I colored over the center, which I didn't mean to do, but that's okay. All right. So now that I did that, I'm going to go over it one more time, make it just a little darker with that Balmy Blue. The more you go over it, the darker you make it, because you're adding more ink to it. Okay, I like that. And so since I colored in that middle by accident, I'm going to take Polished Pink and just color in the center of it. I think that'll work. Okay, then we're going to take this one and we're going to do Polished Pink for this flower. So we're going to take the dark, and then we're going to take the light. Maybe if I can get it off, if I can get the lid off. And this looks very neon pink, and I do say that it does. And, oh, I know I need to add a little bit more dark. We're going to add a little bit more dark to the outside where these dark lines are. That's a great thing about coloring with the Stampin' blends. And the images that have the lines like this, it's always very helpful. At least for me it is. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to set that aside for just a moment. How about take yeah. Okay, so let's do this one, and I'm going to follow it just so that I don't mess it up. Okay, we're going to do Pear Pizzazz for all the flowers. And I didn't do any, I don't think I did any different coloring for it. I don't think so. I think I did them all Pear Pizzazz. I am honestly not sure why I have Mint Macaroon in my stack there. So, all right. Let's do the leaves. There's no telling. And I'm sorry if you can see my head. I'm old and I have to get close. Funny thing, like the older I get, the closer, when I'm coloring, the closer I get. And honestly, it doesn't make me see any better. I wear contacts, and so I have 20/20 vision with my contacts. I'm blind without them, but it doesn't make me actually see any better or worse. I think I just have always colored where I get really close to the pictures. Okay, I think I got all the leaves. Nope, I missed some right here. Okay. Now we're going to take the dark Polished Pink and we're going to do these little ones right here. Okay, and then we're going to go through and we're going to I think that's, yep. And then we'll take the Night of Navy and do it on this one. Okay. All right, so this one is going to be Night of Navy. Okay, and then this one, over here will be Night of Navy. Okay, then we are going to take Balmy Blue. I know this is the longest part and I'm really, really sorry. Oh, I did the wrong one. All right, so there we go. We got the Balmy Blue there. Then we're going to do the one that looks like your business name should have been all the best. Oh, I missed Michelle's and I was Carrie. I was trying to figure out what you were what you were responding to. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh. And Michelle, all you heard was no bows? No, you did not. It's Bow Galore. Hey, that would be a good name. But no, I had to go to a name that nobody knows why it's called that. And it calls me Elizabeth, which, of course, y'all know I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. All right. So we are almost done. We are almost done. All right, we're done. Now we just need to cut out these from our, with our die machine. So I'm going to move everything. I'm going to move in the die machine. And all right, so we're going to pull out this one, and this one. Whoop. No boat stamper. Oh, Michelle. You know, I'm going to say this. When I first started crafting, I didn't know how to tie bows either with ribbon. I didn't know. And in class, we always had bows to make. Okay, I stamped those too close together. So I was tying bows like no tomorrow. And I finally learned, like, I could tie some shoelaces now. I could tie shoelaces. But a bow for a card, it was special. It took me a long time. Long time. I don't think I have cut out since I got the new desk. Maybe I have. I don't know. I'm going to look and see if it's shaking. Oh, it doesn't shake nearly as bad. That's what I wanted. Yay. When I would look at the camera when I was running pieces through, it would make me literally like sick because it was moving so much. But now it doesn't move nearly as much. Oh, that's the wrong size. Maybe I should pay attention to what is on the table, not what is on the screen. All right, one more time. And ta-da! All right, we're gonna put this bad boy up and save that for later. Now we'll bring back in our card. I went ahead and cut out the leaves, and this is one of the images in the dies, and I did put adhesive on the back of those. I learned my lesson from the first card. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hug the edge right there. So we're gonna put dimensionals down here. So we're gonna put 1, 2, and 3, and then we're gonna take adhesive and just put it all along there. And I did a really bad job at that. So now I'm going to just fold it over. Oops. All right, I'm going to take off those backings, and then I'm going to stick it right here so that I'm hugging that edge. Okay. Now I'm going to take a couple of these. I'm going to take those backings off. And I cut off the stem on all of them so that it could tuck a little bit further in. All right, so then we'll oh my, there we go. I was like, uh-oh. And then this one will just tuck right up underneath as well. Like that. We will stick this one right over here. And then we're going to do one more. And I cut an extra one just to be on the safe side. And we're going to stick this one right here. Right about here. Okay, there we go. We are going to take this and we're going to put it flat right here at the top. So we're just going to put adhesive on it, and we're going to let it lay over. This one's going to get a dimensional. Oh, yes, Kathy. So you do have to sign in, and it's not because my content is inappropriate. It's for, so YouTube makes you go through a whole lot of stuff. If you make it so that it's for those that are under the age of 18, and I don't want to have to deal with it. So, in order to comment, I think you can still watch it, but, yeah, it's just so I don't have to go through a whole lot of stuff with YouTube. And then like, there's, something else. It's like under 18, and then the other one is it for kids? So, and I check no for both of them. Under 18 or for kids. Which I know there are some kids that watch it, but not because, you know, because their parents allow them to. So, all right, tying another bow with some polished pink pretty ribbon. And then we're going to trim off those ends just like that. And we are going to put a glue dot on the back. And then we're going to stick it right, let me get a little closer to the edge there. Then we're going to stick it right there. And ta-da, there is, oh no, wait. What did I forget? I forgot the embellishments. Hold on. Let's add the embellishments. They are right here. So these, I have really not used these, and I used them on 2 cards tonight. So yay. So we are going to use the polished pink, and we're going to just add a few around our card. All right, so that's 4, so I need to add one more. We'll do a little one, and we'll put it right here. Okay, there we go. And that, again, is my favorite pattern. I think it's very pretty. The pink and the blues together are gorgeous. Okay, so card number 3. Now, I'm going to have to say card number 3 is actually my favorite. It's my favorite card. And it is using sneak peek paper from the Celebration catalog that can start being ordered from in January. I love the paper in Celebration. I love it. They did a good job with the paper. Makes me want to cry that you can't just buy it. But I guess, yeah, that's the point, right? Make you spend more money so you can get it for free. Okay, so I pulled in the full basket dies for this one and decided to make a basket full of flowers. Now, again, I went ahead and I have done the stamping. You just watched me. Yes, Deb, your new basket dies. That's correct. Since you just watched me color these, I'm not going to make you sit there and watch me again. So I went ahead, cut them, colored them, and did all of that fun stuff. All right, so the only thing you have to watch me do is stamp the sentiments. And I need that, and I need that, and that. And the rest of it will go right over there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment so I don't forget. And I think I need to re-ink some of my Mentos. All right, and we're going to just stamp it down here at the bottom. Ta-da! And that is it. That is all you have to watch me stamp on this one. Okay, we're going to take our card base. We're going to fold it over. And we'll use our bone folder on the crease. And Maggie is at the door whining. She wants to come in and play. So we're going to take, this is fresh freesia, and we're going to take and adhere this. And I want it to cover the whole front. So we're going to use, and look at the back of it. Oh. Oh. Both sides of this paper is gorgeous too. It's going to be really hard to refrain from ordering. Oh, y'all. The new catalog is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay. So we're going to put all of that there. My hands are really dry. They keep cracking really bad. And look what I did. I poked myself with my take your pick tool. I got myself. I got it. I was trying to open something and I got it, but the rest of my hands, they look bad. They look bad. I lotion all the time and it still doesn't help. Okay. I know that was probably too much information and I'm sorry. All right, we're going to pop up this piece here, and we're going to do a lot, as always. And we are going to stick this right here in the center. Okay, we are going to grab some liquid glue. I used liquid glue a lot on these projects. And we're going to put a little bit of liquid glue here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit there. Okay, then we're going to turn it over and put it onto a piece of crumb cake. Like that. Okay. We're going to flip this over and pop it up because you can never pop it up enough, right? And we're going to put 5 on this one. All right, and we're going to set that basket right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take and put dimensionals on the top piece of this because it's going to lay over our basket bottom. So we're going to do what we did on the last card. We're just going to add 3 at the very top. And we are going to take our adhesive here, run it across there, and we're going to just gently lay it down over the basket, okay? Just gently. We're going to take our little, and the reason I did that is because I want to make sure that when I place this down that I'm not covering it up. And this is a little die that gives it like the little blanket on the inside. So we're going to lay that right there, and then we'll press down on our flowers there. Then we're going to take adhesive and just put it on the back here. And then this is, oh, I didn't mean to press it down yet. Just kidding. I did that when I was doing the sample too. We'll take that one off. Okay. We're going to lay that lightly down. And then we're going to stick this right up underneath because we want to make sure that we position it all right. Okay. Then once we have that positioned, I'm going to put another dimensional under that one where I took it off. There we go. Then you can firmly press that down. And ta-da, there is our little basket of flowers. Now, I really have wanted to use this ribbon for a while, but I've been using the gingham paper and it was kind of looking weird with it. But I think with this, it looked okay. So I decided to go with it because I was dying to use it. I have this and linen thread are my favorite. When they retire this, I might cry as well. All right, so I'm making a big bow. We're going to trim off those ends. And then we're going to take a glue dot and we're going to place it right here in this corner. Okay? We're going to take some linen thread and we're going to do another bow. Just for you, Michelle. And when we tie that bow with our linen thread, we're going to cut off those tails, and these are going to be a little bit longer than normal. And we're going to take another glue dot. We're going to take this one and roll it on itself. And we're going to stick it right on top of our black and white gingham, and then we're going to stick our linen thread right on top of that. And then there is our fancy little bow. We're going to take those same embellishments that we were using earlier, but we're going to use the Fresh Freesia ones this time. And we're going to put those all around our card. And let's see, where else did I put one? Right there. So 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I do it just for you, Michelle. every time, just for you. All right, so that is card number 3. Okay, let me pull in all the cards. I got them right here. So those are all the cards today. All cards very much out of my box, very much so. All cards that I would probably, I don't know. I'd probably do this one again because I really did. I ended up liking that. But I'm a simple stamper, and this was not simple at all. Not at all. Yes, Deb, that is correct. So I did it with one set of flowers first and I didn't like it at all. So then I had to go back and color another one, and I ended up liking it with the two. You could even, I think you could probably even do one more if you wanted, and I think it would look really good that way. So, but yes, thank you all for joining me. I hope I will see some of you this coming Saturday for class, for the Columbia class. And then the rest of you, the 17th of December in Florence. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see y'all later. Bye.